Scott, joined by my partner, Brock Hewer. Justin Tucker to get this one started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out to one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around.
What a hit, and the ball's loose! And that's 49ers football! Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You really do love these moments as a quarterback, bouncing on that field, energized by what your defense just did, giving you a gift at the turnover and some really optimal field position. Wouldn't it be rude, Kate, of them not to accept that gift and put an early lead up to really crush their opponent's spirit?
And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the 49er first down.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Ashton Doolin now to return. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be first down Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. Let's examine this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Prior pass, no good, so here comes second down.
It's now second down.
Rolling from the gun here. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
It's a gain of 19. And
Richardson on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
First and 10 from the 43.
And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kane, I can feel by your body language and the call that you saw exactly what I saw. And that was a big uh-oh. It's one of the nice things of having a bird's eye view on these screens. You can see it coming at the field. In the field level, you get lost. But not up here. You knew that play was doomed from the start. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. On the counter, it's Garindo. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third down, Jones to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. He connected once, had a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Herbert on the return. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Taken down by Jair Brown. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A loss of 7.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Jukes away from one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Ayuk put in motion left. Beginning on the ground. Here's Garindo. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, here's Garindo. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35.
1st down, 49ers.
On 1st down, Jones. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Looking right, and he finds him. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Jones now on 3rd down. Hits his running back. And they take him down right along the 30.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drive, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
On the return, here's Doolin. This makes it up to the 25. The Colts ready to take the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
He'll step up, and there he goes. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it, he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. The Colts ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Handoff headed right. It's Garindo. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play fake, Jones. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
And the 49er 1st down. A gain of 12.
New set of downs for him. Now starts at the 38. From the gun, Garindo. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. We've got the 49ers in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.